You've ever wondered what your life purpose was? If you've ever dreamt that you could be so much more, I'd ask you why you're waiting. I'd ask you why you sit. Why don't you get your life purpose and get out of this bed? Standing strong in your life purpose, standing strong in your love, having strength.
Akumu ha alima. Greetings, I am Guatrama, Pleiadian scientist. It is always a pleasure to connect through the channel. Messages from star consciousness. I, Guatrama, am a Pleiadian scientist, and I work on many levels with many other scientists, researchers, to discover how greater forces work. Forces in the universe work a lot different than on your planet. Your forces on your planet are small. You might think that this is only a theory. Many people on your planet work with theories, but we don't say theories at all. We work with shifts. Shift of energy means that we can shift our thoughts from day to day. Whereas you work on a particular theory of science and then you stick with that theory and then try and disprove it for many years or even generations. So we don't work like that as Pleiadian scientists. So we work with shifts. We see energy. We measure it with special equipment, galactic equipment, that measures time creation force fields. So when we look at your Earth force field, for instance, we see an energy that is very compact, which is like this. When you fill energy within a certain container, it is heavy. So that means that all living force fields within that compact energy is heavy and limited, small. So that means that their lives also are difficult because it's heavy. So it's heavy. We weigh it with certain force fields, which I can't explain about at this point in time. And then we feel, and it's like your Earth is a heavy weight. Very heavy. Whereas creation force field, planet, in another star dimension, when we have another planet, we weigh that larger planet, and it's much lighter than your Earth field. Which means that people living on another planet can expand because their planet can hold greater life forces. Yes, we can see people, but that's because our own thought forms can see higher frequencies. Your thought forms could not even begin to see us because your whole world is shaped around density. So you can only see solid objects with your physical thoughts. You see a chair and it's dense. And because you're dense, you see a chair. If we brought a Pleiadian chair to you, it would be much larger, but you could not see it because it is worked and created in a different force field zone. And what is enormously important on our creation is that we become larger. So at times when our stars line up higher, we become more expanded because we come into evolution cycles of expansion. So we might be sometimes like this, and then all of a sudden we come like that, and we gain greater intelligence. So our chairs become greater, but they don't become heavier because there is no weight up there. Because everything expands with our own thoughts, which cannot happen on your planet. So all force fields work differently on the Pleiadian and higher star dimensions. In our higher universes, time always expands. On your universe, time always limits. And you're conscious of this. 1 minute, you can count. You might say, I've got 1 hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. When we want to have an hour of universal time, we can create expanded time because we might need more time. We might want to travel between that hour to another time to experience something and change something in an hour on our own planets. So we experience that. So Pleiadian scientists work with enormous forces of expansion. Another time, I will show something else. But for now, I say to you, Akumuha Halima, because that is enough information. I am Guatrama, Pleiadian scientist from the Pleiadian dimensions of universal love, and I'm part of an elite galactic federation to allow higher understanding to come to your planet. Greetings.